First of all, Damiano, how has spring training for you so far gone, and the expectations going into the season for you?
It's good. I think the main expectation is just to get ready and to do whatever it takes to be ready for 100+ games this year. And regardless of results and stuff like that, I think the work that we're putting in to get ready to go and have the best season possible, I think, is as good as it's ever been. So
when you look back to the end of last season and you finished the year in AAA, get experience there and some good experience at first base, how do you feel like 2023 went for you going into that offseason?
I think it went great. I think experience, you can never have too much experience, and all the good stuff that came with it. So I think it set me up real well for my off-season training, just to get better and better.
And played a lot of first base in Buffalo last year. Did you expect to maybe play first or the other corner, which you played a lot more of last year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always ready for both. Since I've signed, I've been kind of splitting time, depending on the situation and where the role is. So I was glad I got a lot of experience there, and I think I got a lot better at it. And I like playing both equally. So.
And you worked with Casey Candell on the coaching staff last year, Matt Haig, who's now in the big leagues. What was the working with them, and what Casey brings as a manager now to 2024, where you could be in Buffalo and work with him again?
Yeah, I think it's elite on both ends. I mean, on the player development end, defensively, offensively, everything. They treat us like the young men that we are, and they don't baby us. They shoot us straight. They tell us what we need to hear, not what we want to hear, and I think that's extremely valuable. So I'm very lucky to have shared some time with them and to continue with both of them. So.
What was kind of your off-season program to get ready for, or what things maybe you wanted to work on coming into this spring training to be ready for this year?
Yeah, I think when you play a lot of games in a season, you get a pretty good feel for what you do well and what you don't do very well. So I wanted to have a really good mix of the two. I wanted to make sure that I'm still at the top of my game at the things I can do well, and obviously put a lot of time into certain aspects of footwork and two-strike approach and stuff like that I think I could definitely get a lot better at. So I think all in all, there's a lot of info from playing a long season, so I think I dove into that pretty well.
And as we look at what the 2024 Bison roster could look like, yourself as a cornerstone of it, but yourself, Leo Jimenez, Orelvis Martinez, got a lot of good experience at AAA last year. How can you kind of parlay that as a group, playing as a group together all these last couple of years maybe, and what that brings?
Yeah, I think it's extremely exciting because we've played together for so long. I'm such a big fan of Leo, Orelvis, Stewie, Lanty, all the guys around me. So it's going to be fun to play with them again. Hopefully, we see them come and go.
Right.
We see guys move up and stuff like that. But as a player on the team who's going to go out there and give it all I got, I think there's a bunch of guys around me who are just as hungry as I am, and I couldn't be happier to share the field with them. So.
And you guys have all pretty much been here in big league camp and getting big league reps in a spring training. How have these games now, a week or so, almost 2 weeks in, kind of gone for you?
Good. I think what's most important is to understand how you can contribute to a team. Nobody's really being asked to go in there and take control of the team and everything. Everyone's just being asked to get in there and do their part. So when we're around the guys and around the big league roster, you see how you can chip in and help and just toe the line like everybody else. So I think that's super valuable, and we're all picking up on that pretty good.
And you'll be taking part in the spring breakout game, which features a lot of the top prospects in each organization. What are your thoughts maybe on taking part in what's almost like a showcase game to show off your skills and all the other prospect skills?
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome for the organization to see. Obviously, there's a lot of names that I think media and fans have heard of before, and maybe there's some new ones that are equally as talented. So I think it's going to be super exciting to see all these fresh faces, guys we're used to, just go at it, because it's going to be a really, really good experience. And I'm just really lucky to be on the same field as all these guys. They're really good. So.
Well, enjoy it, and looking forward to catching up with you again soon. Best of luck the rest of spring.
Thank you. Appreciate it.